Coach, your team found a way to grind that one out and pull out a victory. What did you say to them after the ball game about coming away with the win?
Well, I told them I was incredibly proud of them. I mean, when you look at Incarnate Word's schedule, they played Texas Southern last weekend, us on a Wednesday today, and they don't play again until next Wednesday against the University of Houston. They had their gun loaded and every bullet in their chamber with their pitching and fully expected to come in here and give us everything we could ask for. And we were surprised in the least. They got an older bunch offensively, and, you know, I just was very proud of our resolve. Chris Webber lost it there in the second inning, and off they go from an offensive standpoint. For him to get it back together and get us through 5, it is awful hard to do. And Magers and Menifee did a great job not giving them any hope the last 4 innings.
Coach, could you expand on Weber's outing? He did rebound after that second inning. What was your message to him after that kind of got him settled down and allowed him to grind through those next 3 innings?
Well, I didn't really think he was in time with his delivery. His hands were breaking late, a lot of arm side high misses. We talked a little bit about that. The slider was way too big. He was having trouble landing that. He tightened that thing back up, and that's what got him going in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th inning. And, you know, he was outstanding those 3 innings and allowed us to grab some of the momentum back. And, you know, we hit a lot of balls hard tonight. Sturgis hit a ball on the screws in the 1st inning. The center fielder made a great play on. Logan Britt hit a ball as hard as you could hit it. The shortstop makes a backhand play with the infield in. And, you know, we're certainly being tested, but I'm glad we were able to overcome that tonight.
Your bullpen came in and retired the last 12 guys they faced, Coach. What did you see from Magers and Menifee that allowed them to be so good this evening?
Well, they've been great all year long. I mean, those 2 guys are parts of the anchor of our bullpen, and just very proud of them. Moo has gotten his slider going, and, you know, obviously Al from that different arm slide up to 90 mile an hour is a tough at bat, especially for right-handers. But I was most proud of Al getting those left-handed hitters out as well. I mean, he was so good, and, you know, got underneath a lot of barrels and a lot of ground balls and rollovers. So that was good to see for me, being able to leave him in to face a lefty or 2 at times.
Rob, did you go ahead and challenge that play at first in the 8th inning? And did maybe that bother that pitcher a little bit? Because he threw like 4 strikes in a row, and then he couldn't find the strike zone after that.
Yeah, that was important. I mean, he was landing the slider and probably going to it 70% of the time and had us on swing. And I felt like the first baseman may come off the bag early and just in that spot trying to do anything we could to maybe catch a break. We'd noticed that early in the game and thought we may catch it. And, you know, obviously he stayed on the bag there.
You talked about hitting the ball hard and everything, but just so many chances in one of these midweek games. You can't string enough big hits together. You had 2 of them early, but you had a lot of other chances. And I know sometimes that's baseball, but you've had so many scuffles in these midweek games.
Well, we have. I mean, when you think about what's going on across the country with so many COVID returnees and older guys, and then throw in the fact that there was only 5 rounds in the major league draft, everybody's got good players, and there's not going to be any layups out there. Every time we take the field, we're going to have a veteran arm on the mound, and we're going to have very good hitters up and down the opponent's lineup, and our guys understand that. And are we happy with where we are right now? Certainly not. We need to play better. We need to be better offensively, and we're much more capable offensively than we've shown through the first 2 games. And we just got to get some guys rolling in the right direction and back to what we've seen throughout the entire fall and all of January, because those hitters have faced really good pitching with our guys during that time as well. And we know that they're going to get going.
Thanks, Rob.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you, guys. Good to see you.
And